We will go live. Okay. Well, hello, folks. How is everybody tonight on this fine Sunday? Hope it's
What up,
not
everybody?
stinking hot, stinking hot here. But who you give him the finger to? Anyway, how are you tonight, Mendo?
I am just waking my happy ass up. Sorry, I cut it close.
You got a what?
Sorry, I cut it close.
Oh, yeah. So, welcome to the show, folks. We're just gonna blab about shit. Nothing
Yeah.
spectacular. I hope everybody's working on the recipe that we will do next year. I kind of, hi Rocky. I kind of I jumped the gun a little bit because I'm old and can't remember shit. Um, yes, so next week's show will be releasing oh, okay. Next week we will be releasing the recipes for the whatever is in your stash that you've never used in a mix. So there's a few recipes already. I've got one. I believe Addie Tooney has one. And yeah, hi, Lady Liberty. And I guess I could go through chat a bit here and see who's here. We've got Advocate for Liberty somewhere floating around out there. And Frankenmiser. Hi, Frank. And oh, Mando's here. Surprising.
Yeah.
And Zippy, woo! And we got Chris Hangover and Breno Sarah, Rick G, and Rock Tooney, and Lady Liberty, and us again. Oh, and Fitty, overachievers. Nice try,
Eh,
Fitty. Yes,
no.
yes. So, everybody, welcome. It's going to be just a, like I said, a bullshit show. We're just gonna blab.
Bullshit Q&A show.
Yes.
There we
And
go.
your plot. Yes. So, any questions, plop them in the chat and we will be happy to answer what we can. And other than that, so
Oh
my
shit,
week,
there's a kerplop.
plop. Uh, so, what did you do this week?
Work.
Work? Yeah, me too.
Work, and for some reason, hurry up and got my 2 mixes done.
Yeah, well, I did the same thing. As a matter of fact, for some reason, I panicked this morning and I went through all my stash, which was horrendous, of all the flavors that I haven't used. It was actually scary and put something together. And that was hard, believe it or not. It was hard trying to get a profile. And I kept seeing a resulting theme of what I haven't used. So I thought, well, I'm gonna go.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
funny.
vaping one of them.
Are you? Well,
Yeah.
I did try it. I mixed it, I GC'd it, I ultrasonicked it, and then I tested it. It's actually turned out very good. I'm surprised. Hi, Sam. I'm very surprised at myself because I don't play with this flavor much. I'm not a huge fan, but it actually turned out very good. I I I could add more, but I can't because
Yeah.
I've used it so many times. So I'm running with it the way it is. And it
The
is
sad
good.
part, the sad part is for one of my two, I
Yeah.
will never mix it up because of my sheer hatred for one particular flavor.
Well, yeah, yeah, I'll mix this again if it, like right now, obviously, even though I GC'd it doesn't mean it's finished. So I
Yeah.
still could use another week and I want to see where it goes after a week. But I think if I mix it, right off the bat anyway. If I mix it, I need to add one more thing just to take it over the top. It's good the way it is, but
And he's booting up.
hmm?
He's booting up.
Oh, he's booting up. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so we got Fiddy in the house, and I am Sam,
Sam
and
and
Hobeg. Hi, Hobeg. Long time no see.
oh shit, there's a man. Who invited the whole bag here? Jesus fucking Christ! Can't we have a party without a whole bag?
No, we have to have a Hobeg.
Damn it!
It's part of the rules. You gotta have
They
them.
always crash the fun.
Poor Hobeg. No, I'll stick up with you. And just so
It's
people
a
know,
running joke,
that
just because of the name.
oh, yeah, well, yeah, you gotta have a joke about the name. Sorry, Hubeg, but it kind of deserves it. And just so people know, Cherokee Vapors is out of the hospital now and at home, which is great news. Uh, I believe he had heart surgery, so he's doing very well apparently. And he was in the chat last night on the VC show. So yeah. Hi, Lady Liberty again. Hello. Yes, Rocky. It was a chain thing because Simon Atherton mentioned it to Mendo, and then we decided that it would be a good challenge, and it's actually tougher than you think because we all
Yeah,
have
I
flavors.
had this.
Hmm?
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I had to struggle because the one I'm like, I've used the two. Then I looked and I'm like, oh, I have all these swaggies to use.
Well, you're kind of lucky. I have swaggies that I haven't used yet either, but I was trying to get a profile
Yeah.
together, like something that I could actually make out of all these hundreds of flavors that I have not used. And like I said, there was a recurring theme to me that kept coming up, thinking, okay, just go with it. And this is definitely outside my box.
Well,
Well,
the one's in mine, but
it's kind of half in and half out my box. It's a dessert, which is in my box, but the flavor is outside my box.
there's a dessert in your box.
Yeah, there's a dessert in the box. Yeah, yeah. So I'm happy with that. I may decide to create something else because a whole bunch of ideas were popping in my head with all the flavors. So we shall see. I might create another one for next week, and then I'll have two to show. So I can compete with you unless you go nuts and create a bunch more.
Oh no, because a lot of mine I don't think would even play. A lot of the ones I don't think would even play well together.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well, I've got a
Unless I was
lot.
like let's just take all the sticks mix and just dump them into one and let's see what happens.
Well, you could, but I don't think it would turn out well. And they're gonna fight.
You put all the
Yeah, because
sticks mix coffees with all the sticks mix tobaccos. This should be fun.
he's got teas too.
I think I've used all of the teas before.
Well, I honestly, I haven't played with tea. I don't know why, and it's not. There's no particular reason that I've tried one and it was gross or anything like that. I just, it's like, it's not in my, how do you put it? It's not,
In your
it's,
preferred
well,
profile.
yes. And I can't imagine vaping a tea. I don't know what that is or why, but I can't imagine vaping tea. And when I think of tea, the hot cup of tea, I don't know why it hasn't crossed my mind yet. Maybe someday I will. Yes, I will someday. And hi, Arnie S. Welcome to the show. Glad to, oh,
Aurora,
there we go.
Aurora,
Hello.
Tim.
Yeah,
How are you?
not too bad. How are you doing?
Well, I was scared there thinking nobody was here except for me and thinking, man, it's going to be a pretty boring show with just me sitting here going, "Mm."
You can manage.
No, I can't. I can only talk about so much shit. Okay. And then people start just kind of wandering away.
And then I like a minute and a half and I show up.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
It was
just
so close. I actually brought up Facebook and was going to do the can. There he is. Poof, he appeared. So did you we were discussing playing with the unused flavors. Have you looked at yours and sort of
I have a
worked on-
lot of unused flavors I haven't played with yet, actually. I've
Oh,
been thinking
cool. Oh, so do I. I have a ton of them, but trying to make a profile out of all them is actually quite a challenge. Yeah.
it really is, because if you haven't had them before, then you're playing it, from the hip. It's not as
Well, I winged it too because I thought, okay, first of all, the flavor I'm using is not one of my favorites. But
Berlin
like I said, when
Manor.
I was looking at my stash, it was like I said to Mando, it was a recurring theme of what I haven't used. And I'm thinking, okay, we'll just go there and try it. And I winged it today. Actually, I mixed it up this morning and GC'd it and everything else and tasted it. And I thought, holy crap, I actually did it. It tastes good. I thought that's shocking. Because not well, obviously, we haven't used those flavors, so you don't know where to use mad or any of that stuff. So I just kind of winged it. And it actually is not bad.
sometimes that median doesn't work too. I find it can go either way. It can be way too low or way too high. That median.
I will.
Yeah.
I don't actually. You know what I do? I have a few people that that do leave comments and notes on flavors, and I have a few specific people that I know kind of vape around my speed, like flavor wise. Because I tend to be more in your face than way back there. So I have a few that I watch. And some are really good at giving you percentages. Okay, this would be an accent. This would be, kind of like pairing or whatever, and then your main note. So I kind of look for those and then I judge, okay, where do I want this to be? So hi, can Nick freeze? And if so, is it so good? Nick can't really freeze. No.
No.
It will get if you've got VG based Nick, it will get very super thick, which is what I use. I take it out about a day ahead before I want to use it, and then let it come up to room temperature. And PG does not freeze either, so you're good to go. Shouldn't have any problems. I keep mine in the freezer. As a
Yep.
matter of fact, I can show you. This Nick is got to be
Oh, thank you.
at least 5 years old. Okay, clean, crisp taste, and that is the color of it. And it's 5 years old, been in the freezer. So yeah, you're good. You're good. Anyway, yeah. So it was quite PG. Well, you're good, Dusty's.
Yeah,
You're fine.
you're fine.
Yeah, I just make sure. I don't know about anybody else, but I had a chest freezer I no longer use. It was just too much. Anyway, I used a freezer in my fridge. So I just make sure that it's wrapped up in like a dark bag or something and kept it in there because light comes on and off and all that stuff. So I'm very protective of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that, like I said, that Nick there has got to be like probably about 5 years old. So, and it's basically like light champagne color, no taste, smell whatsoever. Hi, Alban, welcome. Yeah. So do you have any ideas, Advocate?
I am getting one. I haven't played with my cinnamon at all. None of my cinnamon.
Oh, I love cinnamon.
I was thinking,
Rich cinnamon at 1%. There you go.
Rich at 1%. Woohoo! Ooh, yeah. Well, yeah. That's such a great. I'm gonna answer Richie. I don't know. I started out with VG, Nick, and I'm a creature of habit. I will say I do have some in PG, but I don't know. It's just I'm a squirrel. I have habits.
Uh, VG is more of an arm workout to just get to use it.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest. The the tip that I use in this bottle is one of these. Okay.
I was talking about like if you like you got to worry more about hot spots
Oh,
in.
no fear. I shake it like a stole it, and I don't break it. But yeah, I make sure that I don't know. It's just for me, it's just been a habit. It's no particular reason. Just I started out that way and I just continue. And same thing with everything else I do, even um old school, old flavorings. I still haven't transitioned to a lot of the new ones, but yeah,
As long as you keep your flavors at a consistent temperature and out of sunlight, you're fine.
yeah. Like well, you got nobody can see here, but over to my left is there's a window right here, but I have blackout curtains on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I keep them closed constantly. So cinnamon spice TPA is one of my favorites, and the rich cinnamon I dilute. Well, the rich cinnamon, I use it normally, and it doesn't matter. I basically use it at 0.2 or 0.25, but that to me is the perfect amount of cinnamon for me. Yeah. I have cinnamon spice Rocky, but I tend to really like the FLV. That flavor is just banging. I
Yeah,
love that one.
like
Yeah.
if you get a 15 mil of rich cinnamon from Flavora, you're set for life.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Yeah. You'll never have to just
It's
basically
like one
drop.
drop per 30 mil.
Yeah. So what else are you thinking about using there, Advocate?
I'm actually debating if I want to go cereal or if I want to go bakery. So I'm kind of torn here because I can go either way here.
Oh, well, my usual wheelhouse is coffees. I'm like Mando. I like my boozes, desserts. What did I say? Coffee, booze, desserts. Well, okay, we can break that down. Cheesecakes and custards are my all-time favorite. That's where I go.
I haven't done much with my custards either or anything yet, but I don't have any really good custard flavors yet either. That's
What?
that's on
Oh,
my to-do list.
we need to tune you in. Woo-wee.
I need to talk to everybody before I make another order here soon.
Yes, well, we'll get you set up with some good custards. And there are a few. It depends on what you want.
Yeah.
Like just for an example, I like a really like eggy custard. I know some people don't. Cat V1 has always Cat V1, hi Cherokee Vapor. Nice to see you. Cat V1 and actually Loren's cheesecake, and you pair the two of them together and um I like actually and well that's the custard. Oh, I said cheesecake, didn't I? Um Cafe one custard and I like the new FA custard premium. Actually, it's really good. And Wonder Flavors has a few, but I haven't played a lot with them.
Yep. And Wonder Flavors also has if you need more egg in your
Yeah,
custard,
egg
just
yolk.
get that egg
So
yolk.
like that sweet creamy egg texture, like almost.
And a few other actually another with the custards I've actually added now I'm my favorite and some people don't is Slough Barome condensed milk. That works really well if you wanted cheesy well not really cheesy I guess I'm stuck on cheesecakes. I got cheesy. I better make one. I got it
You
stuck
better
in my
make one. It sounds like you need it.
I think I do need a cheesecake. I better get making one tonight. I'll make one. First time using country apple. I don't have that
What?
one.
Wait, what? First time
Country
using country apple? Rocky. You
Well,
should be ashamed of yourself.
I'll let the cat out of the bag.
Zippy doesn't
I,
have it.
I know I'm not really a huge Apple fan. I don't know why. I do like Fuji Apple, which I have used, so I couldn't use it. But I don't know. There's something about Apple. I did play with Apple making my Apple Jack,
Yeah.
but it's yeah, Apple's not high up on my list, to be honest. I got raspberry, man, raspberry. Everything's raspberry. I'm trying a
Oh,
blueberry touch.
Rocky. Pair that country apple with Flavora uh apple pie filling.
Mm,
It's
mm.
amazing.
Now that sounds like it would be good. Like I said, I'm not a huge Apple, but
Or even
I,
pair it with a or even pair it with a Swags baked apple.
I
Swaggy
was
has a
just looking
baked
at the baked
apple.
apple. That's what I was just
Uh-huh.
thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, where the hell have I been, under a rock? I think so.
He's got the baked apple, and I got the apple cider from him too.
Apple cider I have from Wonder Flavors. I tried it once a long time ago when it first came out, and I have to revisit it because at the time I was like, "Oh, what the heck?" But I probably used it too high, knowing me. So,
Think about trying to make this blueberry muffin from Flavora with the cinnamon.
ooh, now
Yeah,
that would be nice.
blueberry jam I haven't used before either.
Don't have the baked. Yeah, me either, Rocky. I don't have the baked.
The baked apple's really, really good actually.
Is that? I'll have to get some. Oh God, I just got squirreled. Go away.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Have you? Can you read between the lines?
Oh, is that like how the show started?
Yeah, like this. Yes, Rocky's a good
Thinking
mix.
those there and maybe add some kind of, oh, then I'd have to add something I know though. Is there anything I could add that wouldn't, I don't normally use that. I want to use all flavors I haven't used.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to.
All flavors. Let's see, what else haven't I used? It'll work with that.
Okay. Are you on your stack?
Yes.
Go to the top and just above notes and click the button.
Notes. Oh, the
It's
mark
mark
flavor.
what? Yes,
Yes.
mark what you have
Oh,
used.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
And then you'll see all the ones, and mine was scary. I mean, I have a lot of flavors that I haven't used, but it was tough coming up with a profile. That's what was tough. Is like lining everything up and researching a bunch of flavors and thinking, okay, where's this gonna end?
I haven't used any of my cinnamon, so that part's easy.
Well, cinnamon, yeah. Hi, Simon. Um, yeah.
I'll throw cotton candy jelly bean in there. I haven't used it yet. So
Jelly bean. Oh, well, there you go.
I don't see that going really well with cinnamon.
No, jelly bean and cinnamon. I don't know. You never know. You could create something, a new
I'd
thing.
make like a cinnamon crunch cereal instead, though. That'd be
Ooh,
good.
cinnamon crunch cereal would be good. Oh, that was it. Cereals is I'm another fan of. I do like the cereals, and
I've never made
they
one.
can be pretty tough. Cereals can be tough.
Yep, it's easy to go overboard with it and make it taste
Well, it depends. Okay, first of all, if you're making any kind of Fruit Loops or any kind of those, the fruit circles by anybody or most of them is kind of you get the lemon pledge, but the Capella fruit circles actually is like a really good one. The fruit circles. The flakes I'm trying Flavor West has a good fruity flakes if you want like fruity flakes. Like I don't know, they come out with
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles, yeah. And isn't there well, I
I got
know
fruit circles from TPA,
you got which?
TFA, fruit circles.
I'm not a cereal guy.
That's their
So
version of the Fruit Loops.
No, they're which one is it? Cereal with milk, I think. is a good one. I'm just trying to, I can't remember exactly what it's called. Oh, Sweet Cereal Flakes by TFA is a really good one. If you want flakes, that one is really good. And I know, oh, Fruit Circles with Milk by TFA is good. And what's the other one? Yes, the Capella one is the and Serial 27 is like bombing. That one's a really good one. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, who took my cereal? Somebody took my cereal. Um, okay, where'd it go?
Hmm. I haven't used the BlackBerry by VSO. Have you tried that one? You must have had
We
that.
tried them all. Yeah, I don't know where it went, but
Yes, I have. Sure, I have tried it.
I'm just thinking I could use that with the blueberry muffin and the cinnamon. That actually might be a good combo.
ooh, that would be pretty good.
Use I could also use Wonder Flavors honey for a sweetener, although I got to worry about the smell. But
Oh, the honey? Well, if it's buried in a mix, might not.
that's what I'm
Uh,
hoping.
m-
I can use that as sweetener, still use my usual sweetener.
Who
That
cares? If it tastes good, who cares? Make the room smell like some cat piss.
she will care, and like she did with that cheesecake that
well,
time.
then you know what you do. You make her a really nice mix and say, "I made this for you, so I can make this for me."
Or be like, you can either deal with this or you can vape Lumdus bread.
Oh no!
Hey, I didn't bring it up, thank God, because I get yelled at when I bring it up.
I smelled that stuff. I think I used it once in a mix, just an experiment,
Well,
and
thank
it
you for being fresh.
that stinks. Ooh.
It was
I haven't tried the black. Wait a minute. No, I haven't tried the blackberry. I've tried the black currant. Black currant by VSO. That one's
Yeah.
pretty good. But I tend to I like these aren't. I think is Swaggy not coming out with some like super concentrates?
Yes,
Um,
it is. It's
there
coming out
is
raw.
there's not raspberry raw, but there's a strawberry raw and a blueberry raw.
Yeah, he said he's going to eventually come out with all of them, all the OG flavors in a raw, all the OG.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I tend when I've been using the VSO, I've kind of got an average percentage for me that I use. So I tend to use them a little higher than probably others, but probably
Speak of
around.
the devil. What is
Is
up,
that-
swag, you fucking shame?
Ah,
There he
hi,
is.
Swaggy. Yep,
Love this
he
Swaggy.
heard us say VSO, and there he is. Just say that 3 times. Yeah, see, my ears are ringing. Say it 3 times, and Swaggy appears.
Yeah.
Blackberry VSO and Blackberry super,
Super concentrate.
but which super concentrate?
I think that's a Bull City one.
Okay, okay. Hi Simon Arden. Can't find a good black currant juice flavor myself. Not tried VSO. You
Oh,
should
try
it.
VSO. You need to try VSO.
VSO.
It's good.
I find too with those I would probably and it's just my way of thinking. I would probably throw in just to like kind of boost is the FA Bilberry. It actually if you need to boost. Um, VSO, blueberry, strawberry, grape, and apple are going to be the initial raw offerings. Oh, cool. Thanks, Swaggy.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Swaggy.
because I was just asking, yeah, which ones were going to be, or which ones. Mando said,
Or
I think that could work as a
or
blender.
throw FA black currant in it too.
oh yeah, FA black currant, and I did a combo once because we'll just say real blackberries don't taste like anything to me. They're kind of like eh. And blackberry juice or blueberry juices just almost non-existent.
Yeah. Or you could also do a do a black currant and a bloomberry like you do caramel and
Yeah,
butterscotch. Use one to enhance the other, and if you want
I
the
do that.
other one enhanced, just flip it.
I do that with um, a strawberry and a raspberry. If you want raspberry forward, I do a strawberry underlay. And then, if you want the other way around, I kind of do that with a few flavors depending upon which ones. And same as the blueberry or blackberry, whatever, you can just flip it. And black currant, all those, you can flip them around. Pretty
Yes,
easy.
Rick. The raws are more concentrated. They're more for like if you're like strawberry blind, you would use the strawberry raw.
So have you tried any of the new raw ones yet?
I think Adam has. I haven't yet.
Adam just tried the strawberry.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just where I was going with this was what kind of
Oh, there we
percentage
go.
is, but if you haven't used it yet, so
If it's a raw and it's just the pure flavoring, you're gonna if you're not blind to it, you're gonna go super low.
oh, I would imagine. I wonder, yeah, because even for example, those flavors that don't exist, real flavors, super custom.
There's only one in which does.
No, no, no,
There's
there's
only one that does exist.
I see. Um, even some of them super concentrates. I mean, I can use higher than, you know, like they say, oh, just 0.5 or whatever. Like, that's for pussies.
Oh, even if you like the flavor in your face, you're still not gonna want to go high on them.
No, well, I'll get some when they're out and about and I'll try them.
That will work.
Yeah.
There
Yeah. Cool.
we go. I
Blueberry
think I
strawberry.
got it.
Okay. Strawberries are tough for me. Rocky, I'm not strawberry blind. I get strawberry fatigue real quick. And
Spaghetti said the raws should be good around a half to 0.75%.
Yeah, I don't need to use
That's
those very high.
that's good. That's good because it's a little disappointing when you get supposedly like super concentrated flavors
Yeah,
and they're not that. Like if I can use a super concentrate at 1.52%, then to me it's not super.
It's not super concentrated. No.
No. And kind of like the rich cinnamon, I don't dare go over 0.25 because that stuff will just blow your brains out. So that to me is, and same with the Alpine strawberry. Woo, I wouldn't use that. And there's a few others. Oh, a boot. Smart enough, a boot.
A boot time.
A boot.
All right.
There's another one
forgets the
too.
A one she says about.
Well, apparently it's a Canadian joke. A boot.
Oh, I know A.
Right on, eh? The smooth vanilla. Oh, geez, just like a drop. Like that stuff is like wickedly strong. But yeah, when you tell me you got a super concentrate and I can use it at 2%, then in my books it's not a super concentrate. 0.28 with Alpine is tops for me. I've never pushed it. Somebody made me buy it. We'll just say that. I won't name names.
Cam.
Simon made me do it.
Oh, I will say the name. You don't have to. It was Tam.
I was gonna no Simon made me do it.
Oh, that's about as bad.
I know the pair of them are evil. I know,
Then
but
why do you
everybody
think I
seems to
have
be getting.
absinthe?
Oh, absinthe. That would be Simon. You don't even have to tell me. That would be Simon. Oh, and Graham or Net Reality is getting to be horrible with that. And oh, it's like becoming a plague. Here, Zippy, buy this. Buy this. Try this. Yeah, okay. No. No more. Well, yes, it will happen. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Mm,
Um,
that's warm.
which is warm. Oh, oh, Dave Flowers sent me his Alpine. Nice, Rocky, because
Nice.
that shit's expensive. Like, there's a few in the FLV collection that are, well, that's the worst one, or the priciest one is the Alpine. It's
Yeah.
like crazy money, but for the amount you use, kind of like,
Or
well,
similar.
not as bad as Medicine Flower, but Medicine Flower is right up there in usage. Like you just want drops of that stuff. You don't need. I think I'll ask Simon Atherton. What's the highest you've used a Medicine Flower flavor? And you watch, it's going to be like point 0.6 or point, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. So anybody else need some help with a recipe or anything or flavors? We're here. You can just bold flavors. I like most things.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my flavors at the moment.
Yeah. I like most of my mixes kind of up front, but
Donna?
I do vape 1% Fitty says. Oh, that's the highest you've used it, Fitty? Yeah. I've used it. I won't say where, but I've used it, and I know the usage is below 1%. I think for the most part, like if my memories, 1% for the strawberry. Okay. Yeah, I know the usage for most of them is very low. My favorite is probably the dark
Oh,
chocolate.
Cherokee, that's not coffee.
Larry, good cup of coffee. I do not have Recca. I know those are at chefs, right?
I haven't
I
even heard
have
of them.
I have heard of them. There's a few people that talk about them here and there, and you'll see them pop up in a recipe once in a while. I don't see them that often, but I've never tried one, so I don't know if anybody else. Well, you haven't either, have you, Amanda? I know Advocate probably doesn't, but I think if I'm not mistaken, if Tam was here, I think Tam's used them.
Doesn't Tam own every goddamn flavor out there?
And then some ones that nobody's ever even heard of, probably. Oh yes, no. Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. And where? Like I know they have them at chefs, but where else do you get them? Can you not get
No,
them in?
Bull City doesn't.
Oh, do
Not that I
they?
know of.
Okay, okay. Sorry, Breno, we can't help you. We're out in the bushes with you. Rekka, I have a couple and they're quite good. Don't have the full range though. Oh, okay. And Rocky Tooney says blueberry medicine flower is my favorite. Thanks to Freddy turning me on to that one. I have actually not. I do have the blueberry. There's two vanillas. I got a dark vanilla and a French vanilla. Let me just look because I'll never remember them all. I got
Doing the same thing.
I have wild
There.
raspberry, blueberry, dark vanilla, French vanilla, white chocolate, dark chocolate, and yeah, that's and the medicine flower lemon. I have those ones. I have not played with the blueberry. The wild raspberry I like, but for me so far it seems to be kind of like like a specialized raspberry.
Yeah.
Well, I can't describe it because my words suck, but it's kind of like one it needs that special place. I could probably pair it up with other raspberries and change it a bit, but I do like it, and it really smells like raspberry, like really raspberry. But, and Breno is asking which one do you like, Simon? Well, let me guess before he answers. Okay, I'm gonna have to say he's gonna go with the dark chocolate. Simon will say dark chocolate. Okay, I'll try it. Where is it? Is it in VC? I'll I'll look
There you
for
go.
it.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready to start mixing. Yep.
Okay, so what did you find?
I'm going to do a blackberry muffin with whipped topping using several things I haven't used. 6 flavors in total, all flavors I've never used.
Cool.
So,
I'm one of these ones, I don't care how many flavors it takes to make a recipe or percentage. I'm not really fussy on that stuff. It is what it is, and it takes what it is. Takes what it does,
this will be
whatever.
interesting. I'll say that.
Well, I just quit when I thought I had like a complete, profile. So I think I ended up with four. Oh, it's everywhere. Okay, I'll try the blueberry Rocky. Yes. And there's another one of yours I need to try. There's a coffee you made that I need to try. I haven't gotten there yet. I mean, kind of
That's
the
another thing. I
same.
pick up more coffees, not just all swaggies. So I gotta try some others.
I mean,
Well, I do love my coffee vapes, and me and Rocky kind of go back and forth on coffees because both of us seem to play with coffee a lot. Um, so we kind of share that one bridge of coffee because I really like my coffees.
Yeah, I've seen
Um,
that in chats of some of the coffee recipes and such.
oh, he's got on VC. No, I don't. He's probably on that other site. I can't mention it on here. Um,
why can't
I
you?
know he's got a. Oh, I probably could, but there's a spy in the chat.
I don't care.
um,
Mention it.
what do you mean ELR? There
Yeah,
we go.
this isn't the VC show.
Oh yes, I know, but still, it's just a running thing. Oh yeah. Oh wait a
I
minute
mean,
though. ELR.
this whole
I,
theme is based around ELR.
yeah, I know, but I could fool Pugs because my ELR is in dark
Dark
mode.
mode.
Right. So we got it. We got it there. Um, which one? I don't know, Rocky. You've got a few of them that I haven't tried. I'll have to go back and look. I can't remember. You took a break from Java? Oh my God. I need to hang on. I need to
I
hang.
will put this out there if nobody knows. Today is the last day of the 50% off sale at Flavor Jungle. Promo code
Oh,
July 50.
I can't order from them. I used to order from them like, well, I won't say a huge amount, but I used to order from them because they have flavors over there that I cannot get here.
Yeah.
And the last time after the COVID hit, I went to order from them, and no, thank you. When they tried to charge me $70 worth of shipping, I
Oh
could drive
yes.
there. I could drive there for. I mean, it's going to take me a while, not that long, but maybe a day or so. But I could drive there, and yet you're charging me $70. I said, okay, I can live without it. Nope.
I was just
See ya.
I was just
Bye.
letting them know that today is the last day for the sale.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I do kind of miss it, and I wish they'd drop it, their shipping because it used to cost me $20. I can live with that. If it's going to cost me $20, I'll load up my cart.
Yeah. But 75, no, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Sparkling apple and sexy mango. Mmm, that sounds good. I'm doing a blind remix of Black Velvet. Oh, shut up, Rocky.
I would layer some more stuff in. There's a couple other things I could put in here, but I want to try this blueberry muffin and see how it turns out. I haven't used it yet, so
Yeah, well, sometimes I don't build a whole recipe. Sometimes I will get my main notes first.
that's
I
what I'm
go,
doing here is building it
yeah.
and then see maybe later it might get some more like notes added to the bakery aspect.
Yeah, Breno, I can imagine because I know shipping to Australia is retarded as well. For me,
Oh yeah.
even shipping to the UK is guaranteed over $30, and yet they can ship to me for $20. Go figure how much it's going the same place. But I think on average, most stuff I ship to Australia depending upon how super fast I want it. I try to go my fastest, is at least $50, and that's just for some one shots. So it's like crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah. Both were out of stock. Might have to try the sexy mango though. Might have to go
See
there.
mango.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Sammy
Tam's
said
got like
sexy.
13 bottles of it laying around.
Oh, probably. Oh, wait, maybe not because there seems Tam would have 50 gazillion bottles of peach. I don't know how many mangoes she has, unless she
Oh, crap.
ordered.
That's
I can't
true.
use that one. I gotta change that.
I think Simon was talking about the sexy mango a while ago, so she probably has that by now. Maybe.
Oh, he picked a flavor that he's used before.
Oh, I did, and I didn't even think about it. I went to add huckleberry. I can't do that.
No, you can't use that one. Use
Ha
glue.
ha.
Ha 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 ha. It's harder than you think, even though
Oh,
you think.
I didn't even think about it. I just went and grabbed it. I was thinking, oh, huckleberry it tastes good with that. And I go, oh
Nope.
crap, I can't add that to this one.
Nope. Yeah,
Oh,
it actually was. I didn't think it
there we
was
go.
going to be a challenge, but it is a challenge.
It is.
It's tough because I wanted to add. I will let a little bit more of a cat. I wanted to add brown sugar, and I thought, no, you've never used brown sugar before, only probably like 1,000,000 times. Then I was trying to think of another flavor. I looked through my stash of flavors I haven't used to see if there was anything brown sugar related. Nope, I was shit out of luck. So,
I mean, I know a guy in Ohio who has a brown sugar.
well, he better get it here right damn quick because I made the mix. I know he has a brown sugar.
Yeah, but the brown, and yeah, we could use some kind of butterscotch or a or something like
Um, I did use a flavor to compensate for some brown sugar, but I tend to use brown sugar kind of like a sweetener. Um, not just because it says sugar in the name, but it does kind of sweeten things up a little bit. So I kind of wanted that brown sugar note, but I was screwed. I would know what to order from Flavor Jungle. I I know where I'd head if I was on Flavor Jungle, but
that.
unfortunately
We're
I'm
gonna
not
find
going
out.
there. All the shipping from the States to me anyway. You have to remember, not only was it $70 shipping, that's not with the exchange rate. I
Oh, that's
thought,
before the exchange rate?
that's before the exchange rate. I thought, oh hell no.
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 Oh, let's see how this turns out.
That's
Not a
okay,
single flavor in here, I know.
yeah, Rick, except for I've used it. This is part of the challenge is that making a recipe and you can only use the flavors that you've never used in a mix. And thank you, Simon, for being a pain in my. But he did get me thinking out of the box, so I stepped
Well,
halfway out of the box.
well, you can just blame him for putting the idea in my head.
Well, I am. I'm blaming him for putting the idea in your head. But it's a good idea, actually. It's quite a challenge. I kind of like it actually because it took me probably going through all the flavors. And I actually, when I was doing it, let me see if my book is here.
See, here's where Zippy would get really mad at me. At yeah, it was tough, but each mix took me about 20 minutes.
I actually started writing down all the like not all the flavors that I haven't used, but things that I thought would go good in this mix. And I kept writing them down. And that's when I said it just kind of painted a picture for me. So I thought, okay, I just ran with it. But then I still, like I said, I still could use brown sugar. Swaggy, fly that shit over to me quick.
Just give a moose a little Coke. It'll get there real quick.
Okay, little booze. A lot of
Although,
a lot of
although getting a moose that loaded on blow might cost more than your shipping.
I think so. The one thing I
Yeah.
do like Swaggy though is that his shipping is very reasonable. Is well below everybody
Oh,
else's.
swaggy. Yeah, and
And I
his
don't
fruits
get
are
it.
top notch. You can't pat. It is nothing.
And I don't get it. I tried to order from a few companies. We'll say like oh, well, I won't name them. I've tried to order from a few companies. And then the one reply I got, I asked why the shipping was so high. Oh, that's what it cost me to ship to you, and I'm losing money. Okay. So I thought, okay, so I ordered the flavors. I got them to ship them to Tam. Tam shipped them to me and didn't cost anywhere near what they're claiming. So give me a break.
Yep.
It's like, okay, Canada, bend over. I don't think so.
Oh, it's the same way coming from Canada too, though.
Actually not really. Like I do most of the
It depends on who you get it from. Who you get it from.
okay, well, from me on average, okay, stop it, Google. Um, on average to ship, and this is like
Oh shit!
one shots all the way to California, basically about $20. But the thing is, if the US orders from me, they're actually getting a discount anyway because your dollar is better than ours, so they get it cheaper anyway. So
Is it?
and
Oh, we're
I
working on changing that. Can't you tell? We've been
yeah,
working hard on
I
that
know,
for a few years.
I know, I see that.
Swaggy said he has a Canadian UPS right now. That's a little bit
Oh, cool.
cheaper.
Thanks, Swaggy. Yeah, thanks.
On the
Um,
knuckle, this isn't bad.
uh,
Okay, I can deal with that.
Simon, I cannot use the Sluberone condensed milk because I use it all the time.
Yep. That was the hard part for me because I wanted some kind of creamy texture. It's like, what do I use? That's why I came up with whipped topping because it's the only one I had to use that I could really think would work.
I'm like it. I'm David. Marshy's in the house. I just, yeah, it was tough. It was tough because there were so many things that you just instinctively want to add.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went over there to the fridge and I saw the blackberry and I grabbed the VSO blackberry because I had in the wine fridge and I grabbed that and I grabbed the huckleberry instinctively and I got over here and I went to go put it in. I go, wait a minute, I can't use that. Crap.
No, no. And
Imagine me because I wanted to do a booze. I was fucked.
and good
Yeah,
luck because
blues
you
flavor
used
you
them all.
haven't tried. Yep. Okay.
No,
Oh, yeah.
there's two that I haven't tried, and the one took itself off the board because of the fruits that I would need to then use.
Yeah. That's my I have a lot of fruits, to be honest, that I haven't touched because I'm trying to change it. Simon and Tam and all those guys are changing my well, you want it to taste crap, you could no FA condensed milk. Um have got me playing with fruits, which is good. But yeah,
No,
no.
this is actually a good challenge because I needed to, and this gives me to test some of those flavors I haven't tried yet. So
Well, that's what it's doing to me too, is to playing with flavors that I'm not saying I don't like them. They're just not high up on my list of want to definitely play with this flavor or this, this type of flavor. So I just it
hey,
did
my saving
create.
grace was I had a swaggy flavor I hadn't tried yet.
I've got some swaggies that I haven't played with. Shame on me. I'm sorry, Swaggy.
To be fair, I'm looking at 13 of them. Well, 12 I haven't played
To
with
be
yet.
fair, you just got a lot of those in though, if not all of them.
Yeah. I'm shy quite a few actually. I kind of slowed down from just but I haven't really bought myself. I buy new flavors for the site, obviously, because you gotta make the one shots. But I haven't really bought myself something that I wanted for a flavor. So I don't have that one. Ah, see, now if I had that one, somebody kept telling me about the beryllium condensed, but I
I
never
haven't
bit
heard
it.
about it. I've heard it a few times.
But I do like, my favorite one is the salubarome condensed. FA milk or FA condensed is really horrid stuff, I'm sorry to say. You have to use it like, I think you'd have to dilute it and then use it super low because that stuff will take over and it stinks. It does. It stinks like sour milk. Ugh. I don't know what it would vape like, but
Ugh. Yeah, you
and we
never know
got
because like
Judy in
honeys.
the house.
Think of
Huh?
honeys. Honey smelled horrible most of the time. In
No,
everybody,
you just
but they
go
can
smell
taste good.
go smell the concentrate. It no, it
I
don't
just
smell
did.
good.
I just did, and it's in
Oh
here.
shit!
So,
We got the emoji bomb from Eddie.
yep.
Moji bomb.
I
Yeah.
love those emoji bombs.
Caramel Tim Tams may need to squirrel. Oh, come on, Marshy. Those are the ones I want the most because if I go to Walmart and I get dragged down the cookie aisle, those really thick
Vanilla cookie.
caramel ones. Oh, have you not tried Tim Tams? I have to ban
I don't
myself.
think they're a thing in the U.S.
Huh?
Tim Tams. What's a Tim Tam?
Like I said, don't think they're a thing in the U.S.
Yes, they are. They have them at Walmart. Okay, I'm telling you, they have them at Walmart. And
Maybe at
don't
a
go.
Canadian Walmart.
No. Well, where do you think the friggin' shit comes from? It comes from down your end. It gets shipped over to our end.
It
Okay.
might have a different label on this side of the border. It probably is something we have, but maybe it's something we don't know the name of like that. Because
Well,
there's a lot of things that I lived on the border of Canada, right? Great Lakes in upstate New York, an hour away from Canada, and we got a lot of things that were crisscrossed over the border there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that like Overdrip talks about that I've had where most people haven't because of
Yeah.
that reason.
well, next time you go to Walmart, and anybody in the chat that has never tried one, go to Walmart, go in the cookie aisle, and look for Tim Tams. Well, my most favorite one, I know I do like the original one, but there's one that's got caramel in it, and it's almost like that chocolate bar. You take a bite, and the caramel is going, and it's like,
Okay.
So I banned myself from the cookie aisle.
Seven cookie.
Rum
I did.
tobacco
I
I
had
haven't
to.
rum tobaccos I haven't played with yet, and a pear bourbon would be tough because that pear would just get buried.
I think pear, if you talk to Simon, is very good with pears. I know he was still working on, I think, trying to make the pear forward, but he's come a long way with the pears. So
Now,
he's the guy that likes pear. There you go. That is it.
They're
Don't-
they're not available at the Walmart locally, but
Don't
you
show
can
me.
get them shipped to the house. So it's like,
Just
but
don't
to be fair, because it's been a while since I've been to the liquor store. I recently went. Tim knows this. He fucking slacked on it.
oh, yeah, it sounded good.
Why the fuck does Jim Beam have a Jim Beam orange?
just because. Why not? Orange is good in booze.
Orange with a bourbon.
That's what I'm thinking. The
is
bourbon.
the garnish. That's
Yeah.
a garnish.
Well, see, I would live dangerously and try it,
Yeah,
because I
I'm
do
with
like-
Larry on that one. I think that's more of like a added note. It's not for a main note off a bourbon. That just seems kind of strange.
No.
No, you guys are strange. Live a little, try it. You never know.
No,
Did you get
I
one?
have
Did you get it to try
standards.
it?
Okay, I'll go first. How's that? I'll try. I will try.
You
I
can keep
will
that.
try
But
an orange.
I want an orange in my fucking bourbon. I will make an old fashioned.
Okay,
And the
Oh,
orange
really?
will be the garnish.
I never got the Jim Beam recipe. I need the Jim Beam, and I will make an orange. Okay. If it kills
I
you,
made a good base for a lot of things with that Jim Beam recipe. I bumped it up a little bit and made a vanilla butterscotch, smoked butterscotch
whoa,
bourbon.
that would be
Oh,
interesting.
it's
Well, to
actually
be
really good.
fair, smoke and butterscotch are already notes in a bird.
I know, and it just brings
anyway.
it out even more. That actually is a really good base. I want that. I'm going to use that as a cake base here sometime soon.
Oh,
What are
keep it
we
up,
to be
you.
faring there, Swaggy?
You see what Simon says? Was that 17 USD for a pack of Tim Tams? Holy crap, they're $3. Actually, they're $3 at my Walmart. No, wait.
Yes, that was $17 for
$17.99,
Tim
but that is a family pack too, not just a small one. That's a family
Oh,
pack.
don't even tell me that. So you're getting like a case of the damn things.
Yeah, that's a
I
case of them. No, a
I
single
think
one.
I think at my Walmart there's like
They don't
$3.99.
even sell them singly here. That's all they have is like family packs and big packs.
But
They're not really available here in singles.
but this is how bad it is. Okay, I'm going to rat myself out here. Okay, so I will pick up 3 flavors of Tim Tams. I don't have the raspberry one here
and
yet.
they'll be gone the next day.
By the time I get out of the store, one bag is gone.
So you need a family pack to make it so someone gets home. There you go.
No, I don't freaking need a family pack.
You need a family pack so you can bring some home once in a while.
No, because then I get home with them, and then I gotta go back in. It is like
Well, that's why Walmart has free shipping. You can get delivered to your house, and then it makes it to your house. So at least you make it home with them. You know?
Don't be helpful, okay? Just don't be helpful. Because I'm still waiting.
Because the
I got
next
the
thing,
multi-flavor pack too.
because the next thing you'll hear is you will get cussed the fuck out because you bought a whole pallet.
I would have to buy a whole pallet of the damn things. But I do have it will be I'm not gonna shill, but Simon, yes, and definitely would be doing that in
3
1
weeks of that diet, and she'll have to change the size of the squirrel in her thumbnails.
Listen, I did it so bad. I every time going to Walmart, trying to avoid the cookie aisle, and some of my really good friends will say that reminded
sounded
me
good.
of Tim Tams. So I go in the store, pew, right to the cookie aisle. And after my bout with the Tim Tams, I think I piled on about 5 pounds on my butt.
They are labeled as irresistible, so that at least you got the
They
other.
are irresistible. I'm telling you.
Literally, the description says made with this irresistible chocolate, the most irresistible chocolate in the world.
Yeah.
That's the
But
description.
you know what you do? You know what you do? It's called Tim Tam Slam. Okay, listen to this. This is what you do. Chocolate, like if you got coffee or whatever you want, whatever you're drinking, you bite the end off, both ends of the Tim Tam, and then you use it like a freaking straw in your drink.
Fun fact: they're actually Australia's most loved chocolate biscuit.
And I can see why. I'm still waiting for somebody to ship me the raspberry ones. But as I was gonna say,
Okay, let's look and see about the raspberry ones.
Marshy
Oh,
made a
shit,
recipe. Marshy made a recipe. It's called Timian Red. I'm not going to reveal the recipe because it is going to be on the site, but it is. I haven't tried the real thing, obviously, but it is really good, really good.
Going on Chasing Clowns and DTF.
DTF. Yeah, so it should be showing up. Yeah,
that'll make you happy. I can't get we can't get the raspberry ones here, so that's not temptation.
No, I can't get them here either. So I'm SOL myself unless I get somebody to
ship them from like Australia.
Really nice and ship me some. I don't know if they're on Amazon, but or not.
Simon, she's looking at you right now.
No, I'm not. I don't want any. I do not want any Tim Tams. Do not send
Stop
me
lying to
any.
yourself, Zippy.
I know I am. I'm fighting it. Uh, no, I have the
See,
strange.
this is why we make good vape recipes. So we
Yes.
get rid of these cravings. I'm the same way
And
with
then-
Thin Mint cookies when it comes Girl Scout season, and I cured
Oh.
that craving. I've cured
They
that
come to
craving.
my
Thanks.
door. It's like, sorry, I'm diabetic. Go away.
Actually, I am now. So
See, I look at it like this. The Girl Scouts themselves have made it easy. Every year the price goes up and you get less in the box.
this is true. I remember I used to get a big box for like half the
Yeah,
price.
the box used to be about, I don't know, if I'm not mistaken, like probably about that big.
Yep.
And then it'd be just
Yeah.
like, I think almost
Yeah,
two
and they
layers.
used to be in tubes.
Yes, 2
And now
layers.
now for like $5 you get like what? 2?
10 cookies.
I'm like, that's a light snack.
Hey, they're just trying to look out for your figure.
Well, yeah, but you see the comment from Simon, see? Just
Yep, I see
keeping
that.
it going. Just keeping it going. I may have to block him soon.
And it is pushing.
And Marshy.
Salted caramel and strawberry, awesome too. You're gonna have to get a multi-pack of all these, a family size for all of them, so you can actually really test them.
No. She's gonna get a whole pallet of them, and each layer will be a different flavor.
Now I need a palette of each flavor. Why bother with the 3? She needs a palette of each flavor, not
I'll
just
just
a
line
level.
up each cookie and just go bite, and then back and forth.
Where's Zippy been for the last 3 weeks? She got those pallets in, didn't she?
Yeah, that would be me, and probably laying in a hospital with diabetic coma.
And then when she wakes up, she'll be like, "It was worth it."
Every bit.
No, because I actually had to beat myself up going, do not go down the cookie aisle. I threw in an extra word on there, bitch. I don't go down the cookie aisle. So yes, you do. I do the same. I make my desserts so I can bake them. I can bake the yummy.
Zippy, do you have Alexa there?
Alexa? Well, I don't have one, but
Oh, okay. Because we could add it to your. We could from here. We could add it to your grocery list for you.
No, don't be doing that shit.
Yeah, somebody we know gets annoyed with me because she forgets to turn off her mic when I show up in Zoom.
What's that?
Because I'll be like, "Alexa, play death metal."
Oh,
I know who you're talking about.
wouldn't that be fun? So you can,
And now if she watches the stream, it's gonna work.
but okay, I got a question. So I can talk to your Alexa?
If I had
Nope.
one, I don't on purpose.
Oh, okay.
I do, but I changed the activation word.
Oh, okay. Oh, so it's just one word, then somebody could activate it by just saying that
Yes.
word.
Or the best is when some moron leaves it at work and it's plugged in still.
Oh God.
Oh, I've done this. I'm
Oh,
sure
boy.
the girlfriend did not appreciate the package that she got because apparently the Amazon account linked is hers.
Oh boy.
Whoops.
Yes. I mean, she might have had a good time with all of it, but
Aw. That's awesome.
So you got
after
some
he got bitched the fuck out for it, because I have not seen it left plugged in since.
Oh, yeah,
So if any of you have either one of you guys mixed up your flavors yet?
yeah,
I'm
mine's
vaping
here.
one now.
I've got
But
it here. I did vape it. Like I said, I
Oh, I
mixed
haven't
it.
vaped mine yet. I was waiting.
I GC'd it. I ultrasonicked it. Then I tried it, and I know it needs. It's good. It's actually very good. I shocked the shit out of myself. It's very good.
Oh,
We'll
that's
just
right. I don't
call it
have
off
it
a
in
shake.
so I'll put it in here.
It's very good.
But yes.
At the beginning, I think I like by next week, it should be. I like to leave them even if I GC things. I like to leave them.
Yeah, I
for
know this is gonna
another
be
week.
better in a week because it's got the muffin.
Yeah.
Need the muffin.
Yeah,
to-
we're sharing them on the show next week.
Yeah, I kind of got ahead of myself and I
Yeah.
made a thumbnail not
The-
thinking because I'm old.
And in case everybody forgot, the post is up on the MHM Facebook group.
That's not
Yeah.
bad off the shake though,
So you
actually.
can throw all your recipes in there of flavors you have never used before.
Yes, it has to be. Now my husband, why I spoke so softly, and then I said I was afraid. Yeah. Well, my phone. Okay, we're sitting here talking, and you know the Google thing that comes up, and you can talk.
Hey,
to
Google.
Alexa last Siri left.
and it's doing it. And like I keep talking, and
Hey.
it keeps popping up on me.
I will say that's one thing, you know, Fresh taking this little bit of time to himself here and getting better. My phone hasn't responded since he's been off. It responds to his voice. Every time he says, "Hey Google, give me a random number," it does. Mine
geez.
does it every time. It's like, meh. I put it in
Mine
chat, whatever the number is every time.
Well, I don't know why it doesn't do it all the time. But
Ooh, that's tasty.
periodically there it is. Like it's been on now twice during this show. I thought, okay, now what's with you? Train it to only use your voice, Sibby.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Oh, can you?
Mhm.
But mine is supposed to be trained to use only my voice, but Fresh's voice works. But my buddy does the same thing. His phone will respond to me. Nobody else. Everybody else has tried it in his house. Everybody there. It doesn't work for anyone else, but I can go in there and say, "Okay, Google, hey Google," or whatever. Okay, Google, whichever. It's hey Google. I can't remember which
It's
is which.
Hey
Now I got the
Google
iPhone. I'm confused.
or okay Google. It's either or.
Well, that his responds to mine too. I was so tempted sometime to just order something on him.
Well, you know, I don't know what I was doing one day that made me think, okay, everybody's going like, hey, Google. Oh, and it did come up. And I thought, well, this is kind of handy because I don't have to sit there and type if I'm searching.
Order 5
stuff.
cases of family size packs of Tim Tams. There we go.
Let's see if it works. Hey, Google, find me a case of Tim Tams. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it did.
Yes.
24, 360. Oh, okay. You guys are not good for my. Okay.
Not good for your diet.
No. Damn. Okay.
Set alarm for 3:30 a.m. Perfect.
Oh, Jesus. That's a little too early for you, Simon. Alexa only responds to my wife. I had a joke post a while ago about Alexa. Alexa must be a man because it ignores you. I thought that was perfect.
Her Alexa is actually an Australian guy. Is what hers is set up. Yep.
Siri, not.
Oh,
Maybe
Siri.
Simon-
Siri
Simon-
is not Alexa, but
Yeah.
Siri is an
Siri. Oh,
Australian guy.
Siri. So which one is better, Siri or Alexa?
Alexa.
Alexa.
We have proven this between the Google and the iPhone app one. You even just try jokes and you can see the difference. Just tell you jokes and we'll go back and forth and do it. And the Google version is so much better.
Oh,
and it
is
can
it?
find things, whereas the other one is the Siri one's always telling you, I don't understand that. I can't find that. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, that's because Siri uses Bing.
Yep. Oh, Bing's not as
okay.
good. So
Well, Bing kind of sucks, but I've never had an Apple product. I started out with Samsung.
I
And
just
then
got the iPhone 12 Pro because of the
On
cameras.
principle, I cannot use an iPhone.
I don't.
I hate
Well,
it.
okay, and people can tell me if I'm wrong, but every app that you want for Apple, you have to pay for.
Not everyone. No.
Not everyone. Okay.
No.
I
They
can-
have free
My
apps,
problem.
but a lot of apps aren't available too because they're, for
Because it's a
instance,
walled
vape apps.
garden,
Vape apps, for instance, you can't get through.
and you can't
Apple.
side load them.
Nope.
Okay. Well, and then after, progression through all the Samsungs, a girl worked for the summer where I worked, and she came up with an Apple and had more problems in like 3 months than I've ever had with my phone. I've
I
only
mean,
ever had
if you look at an iPhone wrong, the screen's gonna break.
off. Well, I've only ever had one problem with uh, uh, a Samsung, and funny enough, the phone wouldn't work. Everything worked on my
Here,
phone, but it wouldn't make. Well, I could make calls, I could get calls, but nobody could hear me, which is probably a good thing.
see, here's why I refuse to own anything Apple. They want to pretend that they're this wholesome American company, but yet Google image search, Apple Foxconn factories. They had to put nets around the buildings because they treat their employees so bad that they jump off of it trying to kill themselves.
You told me
What?
that the other day. I remember Larry.
Yeah.
Really? Is that like
Yep.
true?
There are nets around their buildings.
That's crazy.
That in the Apple tax is not worth it.
Damn, that's crazy. Well, I ended up that last phone that I was just telling you about. The phone, like there was
Yeah.
no volume. It didn't matter what I did. There was no volume. I took it back to the store, and the lady, we're standing probably, me here and her like right there, and she's phoning my phone, and we swatched phones. She gave me the store phone. I said, now you see if you can hear me, other than obviously hearing my voice. So I went to the other corner of the store, and we're talking. She says, I can't hear you. She tried to find whatever was wrong with the phone, but anyway, make a long story short, I was gonna get, I believe it was the Samsung 10 at the time. And then she told me she had the Huawei P30 Pro, so that's what I ended up with. Because it's got 4 cameras, man. It's
Yep.
actually not a bad phone. And Huawei, I found out after, actually makes most of the components for Samsung. So
Mhm.
there's a few things I don't like on this phone that don't seem to work quite the
That's with
same.
every phone, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I don't
I
know
like
whether,
everything about this new iPhone,
yeah.
except for the fact it's an iPhone.
Yeah.
Keep that away from me. It's fine.
Well,
If that's the case, or on the Google Play Store, there's a thing called themes. You can get an iPhone theme for your fucking phone.
Yeah. I don't know. The camera on it is, I will admit, great cameras, great camera setups. Love everything about the camera. That's what I got the phone for, so it does what it's supposed to.
Simon.
I still have my G6 down there that I use for everything else. It just isn't connect. It just isn't through Verizon anymore. It's hooked up through the
Well,
Wi-Fi
I
only.
think companies, but you see what Simon says, the only device I will have in the house is my eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses.
Good one. He's on a roll today.
He is on a roll, because I agree. That's how most of our conversations start,
Yeah.
You're
Well,
not even listening, are you? That's a weird way to start a conversation. No, it's actually normal. That's completely normal.
yeah, well, that's normal for our conversations, and they usually. Oh, thanks, Frank Miser. Yeah, well, they. Oh, I guess you better hide all the porn. Oh, Huawei, a data collection platform for the Chinese People's Liberation Army. Good. I'll give them something.
Oh, that's the other thing. This thing trying to learn autocorrect. It doesn't want to say anything about vape, so you got to teach it. Teaching an
What?
iPhone is insane, because it's if every time I don't watch it, it'll throw something else in there, some weird thing.
It's censoring your shit.
Oh, it tries to censor it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'd be dumb. As soon as a phone tries to censor my shit, bye bye. No, no.
It'll let you do it, but it'll autocorrect it to something else if it gets a chance.
Oh, Cloud. I swatted a hornet the other day and my phone flew out of the case, hit the door, breaking my phone. So now I have a cheapie that I really don't care for. Domestic deafness. Yeah.
Strong
Well,
suggestion, don't get one of these. unless you just want a camera.
Well, I think if I haven't looked at
Until October when the Pixel 6 comes out.
Yep.
when the
But rumor is they're using the new Sony lens in it.
That's what they're
Oh.
saying. Yeah.
Sony.
Mhm.
Okay, Apple or Sony or
Cameras are
No,
amazing.
LG.
oh LG. Well, I do like the camera on this phone. Like I said, it's got four cameras. It takes really good pictures. Um, and the videos, and you can do all kinds of stuff with your pictures, like crazy stuff. And so I do like that. But like I said, it works pretty much the same as Android, but there's a few
Because it
little
is
quirks.
Android.
But you want to hear the funky thing about this phone? It's got two phones in one. So I've got the phone, like all my apps and everything that I normally
There's a
use.
dual
on the
SIM
main
card.
phone. No, all you have to do is change I enter my phone by fingerprint, okay?
Yeah.
So the second phone is like a hidden phone on your phone. So if I change my fingerprint when I go to sign in, it goes to a clean, fresh version of everything, not apps I've downloaded or anything, but the apps you start out with.
Yep.
It's got all those. I've never really used it because
It just sees your different print as a different user. It's the same phone.
I got the old
No,
iPhone
no,
because
but what
I
I'm
used to play
saying
some
is, like,
games.
yeah, I
I used
have
to play
a
some games. It actually the other day my phone rang, but I answered the phone, but I answered the old iPhone, and apparently because I use the same iCloud, they both ring at the same time, so you can answer either one for either phone. I know that's really weird, right? I thought that creeped me out. It's like, okay,
But just to say something about Mando, but if you go, okay, so if I go to, they call it the secret phone. Like if you want stuff you want to hide, you can put it there. But I'm not even
the secret phone.
if I go to the Facebook app in the secret side of it, we'll call it.
Yes.
I'm not signed in. I'm not anything. I don't even exist on that Facebook.
Oh yeah, I can switch accounts on mine, and it'll be just a fresh phone.
Well, let me just show you because it's kind of hard to. Okay, so okay, so
And welcome to Tech Talk, everybody.
yeah, we're talking tech. Okay, so here's my everyday phone. That's all my stupid apps and blah blah blah.
There's a
Okay,
lot of stupid fucking apps.
yeah, my stupid apps. Okay, now I'm gonna change my
I seen
finger.
an iHeart icon.
Okay. Oh,
iHeartRadio.
I'm surprised they never got sued by Apple for the name.
True. They probably did. For once, one didn't go through.
oh shit! I forgot my password.
Haha.
So this brick is on sale for the low price of.
Simon, just drink the goddamn coffee.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't show you because it's not showing me.
She broke her phone.
Yes, I broke my
Simon,
phone.
I'm with you. I would be scared too if she winked when she handed it to me. It's like, okay, what's going on? Although in my case, it probably I'd be falling asleep 10 minutes later, half an hour later.
Well,
It's time, and she probably crushed up some a little blew a pill in it.
or a few.
Okay. Anyway, we'll get out of the tech talk now. We've done the phones now. So there's the iPhone side and the Android side. Android wins in my book.
I agree. I have an iPhone now, and I agree still.
Yeah. So I think we'll start wrapping this up, I guess. And does anybody have any last questions for any of us? And we'll go around the table while we're doing this. Okay, an advocate for liberty, where can we find you?
Most social medias as an advocate for liberty, as well as Facebook and my YouTube channel. Then we have a show on and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern, and Saturday we have a show that's usually about something pertinent, some kind of issue, or just a positive show try and bring people out of, a funk. And Saturday nights have been game nights lately because it's been a really popular way for people to blow off some steam and have a little adult fun. And then I got the Discord to break the stigma with Unity for anybody to get together if they're having issues or just want to help somebody or just a place to have a safety net.
Yeah. And people do need that these days because, you wander around, I won't say I need it, but there's times when you just want to talk to somebody because, you've got dilemmas or whatever. And it's a good thing. It would be a good thing just to go out and just, spew. I call it spewing. And
happy birthday to Adam's grandma.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize for that one, sir.
Okay. Mendo, where can we find you?
Find me here on Sundays. Tuesdays is episode 2 of Holding Down the Kitchen. A show we're doing just to hold down while fresh is on the mend at that link. And next week, Advocate for Liberty is going to be on Tuesday.
Ooh, cool. I kind of missed your first show because I was running around like a crazy.
Oh, it was just us trying to figure out cakes.
But I was gonna watch and I kind of missed it because I had a bunch of stuff to do and got sidetracked as usual. But
and Meter having tech issues, but that's normal for him.
And of course, everybody knows you can find me everywhere. OGA Wednesday nights is kind of on a break at the moment. You can find me on VC show on Saturday night, and you can find me here. And sooner or later, I will get off my ass and get videos put up on my channel. I keep telling myself, trying to convince myself, but
AKA when it cools the fuck off.
Yes, and that too, because even my mixing has slowed down to almost 0, which is like shocking for me. I have never lost my love for mixing or creating stuff. And lately with the heat, I walk up here going, oh, hell no. And back down I go.
You can theory craft on your phone. It has a web browser.
Yes, I know that. I can do that. But I like to sit here and look at my vast flavors and get ideas. That's what I like to do. But
that you can't use until the following week.
Yeah, I know. But so you can find me there, and of course you can find me on Flavor Chaser and everywhere. You can find me everywhere, and I will put my channel in because I can't find my link to my channel there. And I don't have the link right now for OGA, or else I would. OGA channel. Yeah. So, and everywhere on Facebook, I don't think there's a group I'm not in somewhere. So, yes, you can find it there. So, anyway, anybody got any last questions? Or we are going to say good night.
Be more like Addie.
Hey, Google, cool my fucking room down.
To be fair, if you had a Nest, you could.
Well, that's true. That's true. I did get one of these. It's called Arctic Air, and it's okay. It does make a bit of breeze. If you put the wet filter in the freezer, it's okay for a little while, but doesn't last long. So it's sort of cooler than the air, but not by much. So,
hey, Google, auto respond to wife for me for the next 12 hours.
Maybe that would work. Anyway,
yeah, what are you agreeing to though?
Yeah, I would be scared of that line. I would give free reign to my Google.
What was in that coffee? No.
What's that?
What was in that coffee?
Yeah, bring me a coffee. Okay, folks. Well, thanks for joining, and please work on some recipes that you have not used a flavor in the mix. That is a challenge, and it's tougher than it looks, but give it a whirl. And next week, we will look at everybody's recipes. And yeah, so anyway, have a good night. Bye for
Hey
now.
guys.
Bye.
Okay.